Hey, what's up, folks? What?
Hey.
What?
Welcome to part 105.
I'm Earlwink.
I am Steve.
Who's Steve? Okay. Oh, we're storming the palace.
So we
If
can't
these
go
are
around?
the only guards the bat could muster.
Is he
it
trying to
would
sound like
seem
Ricardo
our
Montalban?
diversion
Yeah.
was successful.
You think he doesn't?
No, I get
Yeah. So how you doing today, Earl?
Today, well, we just recorded the last one like 5 minutes ago.
They don't know that.
So.
That was 2 days ago. Maybe 3, depending on what day of the week it is.
Yeah. Well, or more, depending on if you get behind on editing.
Oh, yeah. I might get behind on editing. But I'm not really worried about it, because, I got like 20 views, so,
So what does that mean?
no one gives a rat's ass.
Well, that's 20 more than 0.
You know what would get more than 20 views?
Yeah.
A Marvel Snap video by Earlwink.
Well, why would...
Check out his channel, folks. Earlwink on YouTube.
You're really pushing these Myrtle Snap videos.
Well, they're huge. People, they're in great demand. People want them.
Yeah, with the thunder and the thunder.
Give the people what they want.
What's that?
I just made that up.
No, I mean, what do they want?
Oh, Marvel Snap videos from Earlwink.
What
Fang,
if
turn
they
2!
wanted Wizards videos from Mufasa?
Yeah, right.
Yo, your last few have been doing better, I think.
You mean back up to 20 views as opposed to 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 4 times as many.
Gotta you.
For a while there, you were getting like 8 per video.
I blame you.
What?
I think you're dragging us down. I think I have to find a new partner.
Yeah. Livingston.
I think Tobuscus is available
Oh,
these
okay.
days.
Then you'd get no views. I think everyone would boycott you.
Yes, wizard. Can you smell?
Folks, check out.
Tobuscus.
Have we ever talked about Smiley on here?
By the
I don't remember.
firelight, what
That movie where Tobuscus is the killer.
That's not true. You mean that movie where Tobuscus probably was on set for like a couple, like 2 hours?
Well, hold on a second. I would love to tell the folks to go check it out.
Yeah,
Good luck with that.
Yeah, do not, for the love of God, do not watch the movie called Smiley on like Prime Video or wherever that was. Or was that just Xfinity maybe? I think it was just Xfinity.
That was probably better than the other Smiley.
Folks, there's
least
some
there
sort of
was boobies
Russian
and
love
stuff.
movie called Smiley, apparently.
It was like a softcore porn.
You don't know that. We got 5 minutes in and they just happened to be like making out. There was no boobies, were there?
I thought there was.
I don't even
Wasn't
know
there-
if we saw boobies.
Wasn't there nakedness?
I don't know. But like, just
I don't know.
we only watched the first 5 minutes of it, so we don't know.
Well, you know what that
happened.
means.
We don't know what happens after that.
I know what we'll be watching tonight.
But yeah, check out Smiley the Russian movie.
What if I offer that as a movie choice?
That's not it. Smiley goes about social networks. That's not it. See, I don't even. What if it's not even called anything like Smiley?
Oh yeah.
Like we don't know.
Yeah, we
that
don't know what it's
It's
called.
called Smiley.
Well, we have to say it into the remote again.
Yeah.
Gotta you.
Yeah. Well, there's a movie that comes up when you look for Smiley. Who knows what it's even called?
What if I say "gotta you" into the remote and Fire Dragon comes up on?
But the thing would think you said like, "Can you?"
He just sort of said it, and I believed him. I need to
Who's talking?
Hey,
Killer
Killer
Croc.
Croc and Batman Lee.
Yeah.
behind you?
He's just Bat.
Yeah.
So what's Batman?
He is
Yes.
Batman.
That was?
Yeah.
I thought that was supposed to be Man Bat.
You can't faint here, so just blade.
All right. Aye, Captain. Captain me, Captain. It's Killer Crockley. Killerly Crockley.
Well, he wasn't Cravenly Lee. He wasn't Cravenly the Lee Hunter Lee.
Maybe he should have been.
Well, see, this Killer Croc with K's on at the beginning on Croc, so that means it's a totally distinct thing.
Oh, it's not in Batman?
Yeah, that's spelled normally.
Are you sure?
See?
Oh.
It sees. Yeah. Why is he red?
I think it's the light shining up.
Are you sure he's
From
not
below.
red in this picture?
I think it's the light.
It's like Swamp Thing.
Betty Crocker Lee.
Betty Lee Crocker. Well, that sounds like someone.
It's like an old.
You could just pass.
Like.
I was thinking like a chef.
I'm trying to think of like the type of music.
And I mean like Betty Lee Crocker, you know? Like, not
it's
Betty
Raging
Lee.
Bull.
I don't mean Betty Lee Crocker, I mean Betty Lee Crocker. There has to...
Betty Lee Crocker.
That has to be someone. Well, Betty Crocker's already a thing.
Betty Lee
Crocker. Okay, we're just getting Betty... Oh, she died.
Betty
Betty
Crocker's middle name was Lee?
No, this is a different Betty. This is Betty Lee.
Is she the one who founded Betty Crocker?
No, this is some old woman that died.
Oh.
And you're making light of it.
Well, she died of old age, so it's okay.
So, see, folks, I was right. There is a Betty Lee Crocker. She died last year.
Betty Lee Crocker.
So, send your condolences, please.
Last year, you said?
Yeah, 2024.
How old was she?
I don't know.
Like 104?
She was born in 20... She was 100!
Ah, good for you, Betty Lee.
She had turned 100 the month before she died.
At least she made it to 100.
Yeah, Betty Lee Crocker.
Oh, Betty Lee White didn't make it to 100.
Oh, but, didn't somebody just make it to 100? Did Jimmy Lee Carter make it to 100 before he died?
I feel like he fell short also,
Really?
as did Bob Lee Barker.
I think you're right about Bob Lee Barker, but I think Jimmy Lee Carter made it to 100.
Alexa, how old was Jimmy Carter when he died?
On December 29, 2024, former U.S. President Jimmy Carter passed away at his home in Plains, Georgia, at 100 years old.
Oh, good for you,
His
James.
funeral was held January 9,
It's from all those
2025,
peanuts.
and he was laid to rest next to his wife, Rosalie.
What about Dick Lee Van Dyke? Is he alive still?
I think he is, right?
Is he 100 yet?
Alexa, how old is Dick Lee Van Dyke?
Oh, he's 99.
When's his birthday?
Not till December.
Uh-oh.
He's got
Good luck.
Wednesday, guys.
Good luck, Dick Lee.
Dick Lee Van Dyke. God. Everybody's clicked away, I think, already. Dick Lee Van Dyke. Is it? I wasn't sure whether it was Mass Payne turn 1.
What?
I wasn't sure whether to say Dick Lee Van Dyke or Dick Van Lee Dyke.
Or Dick Van Dyke Lee.
Or Dick Lee Van Lee Dyke Lee. You can just put a Lee after everything. Folks, we're sorry about all this.
Sounds like a serial killer.
Dick Lee Van Dyke?
Lee.
What?
Dick Lee Van Dyke Lee.
That
Remember
sounds like a character.
Remember when he shot the president?
That sounds like a character from like something that's set in the 1840s. Dick Lee Van Dyke Lee. What is happening?
There once was a young lad named Dick Lee Van Dyke Lee.
What's happening right now?
Oh, he survived, huh?
Whoa, someone was supposed to finish him.
Should I do it now?
Yeah.
Doom doom.
Actually, wait a turn. You're not gonna kill him.
Don't tell me
Put
what
a light on yourself.
Don't tell me what I'm going to do.
Well, if he didn't put a shield on, I would have killed him like it was nothing. Dick Lee. You're a Dick Lee. Hey, what if your
Okay.
friend...
Get the drum
What if
ready.
your friend, who's a famous Lee person named Lee that you would know?
Lee Majors.
What if your friend, whose last name is Majors?
That guy.
Shut up. What, now I forget already where I was going with this.
Lee.
Something about Dick Lee, but I forget exactly where I was going with that even. I totally derailed everything. Did you put the blade on yourself that doesn't even help you?
Probably.
What are you doing?
It doesn't matter. I'm killing him regardless of blades. See? Oh, he's not dead, huh?
You put the blade on yourself that does nothing.
Can I feint him, or...?
I'm killing him. Holy shit, this fight took 4 hours because you didn't even put the right blade on yourself.
Oh, because of Dick Lee Van Dyke Lee.
Yeah. Lee.
I don't know a lot famous Lees.
Well, Lee Pace is the guy from The Hobbit, but you don't know him.
Lee
And Lee Newton.
Trevino.
That's not a person either.
Isn't that a golfer?
I don't know. And Lee Newton was on SourceFed, but you don't know her. So I know a couple of Lees, but if I used them as part of the joke, you wouldn't know what I was talking about.
Lee Merriweather. That's someone. Got you!
I think it's Merriweather Lewis. Like of Ann Clark, you mean?
No, that's not what I meant.
Who's Lee Merriweather?
I think it's an actress.
Here's the key.
I think that's Floyd.
Now let's go open the West Channel bulkhead.
It's West Channel. Channel West Coast.
Channel West Channel Coast. We want the guy with the wing. Well,
Guys with
there's
the
only
wings.
one guy with wings here.
We want the guy with wings.
Yeah.
How many we need?
One, but we gotta collect something, so who knows, really.
Hello, Mr.
Whoa!
Wing
They were doing evasive maneuver.
I know!
Hold
That's
on,
not
don't
right.
pick it. I'm gonna see if another winged guy spawns. Is nobody gonna touch the circle?
There's already 2 guys in.
Yeah, but if they would despawn if they did. He's getting dangerously close there. Are they not gonna join? Oh, it's Raging Bull.
Where?
Like that's what Mufasa says every time someone casts Raging Bull.
Where? What made you say that?
Because I'm along for the ride.
I could have been a contender. Is that from Raging Bull?
You said that earlier, and I said I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
from something.
I don't know. Isn't that Robot De Niro?
You got snake eyes!
Oh, you gotta blame me again. I got a regular Pip.
Oh, you stupid.
This video's not going so well, folks. I could have been a contender. That's on the waterfront, but said by Marlon Brando.
Really? I'm not even familiar with the film.
He's a former boxer.
I could have been a contender.
You don't even know what you're talking about. But also Raging Bull.
See.
So Raging Bull got it from the Marlon Brando movie?
Maybe.
I guess, because Marlon Brando's movie's from 1954. For God's sake.
What's Raging Bull from?
Not 1954. 80.
What?
80.
Really? I thought it was way older than that.
Robot De Niro.
Oh, they just filmed it in black and white?
Yeah.
I thought it was a legit black and white film.
He's starring Robot De Niro. Yeah, Robert De Niro just had another kid recently.
Isn't he like 83?
Yep. We're stunned, so I still can't kill them.
How old is he?
Alexa, how old's Robert De Niro?
Robert De Niro is 81 years old.
So, that was from 80. So, how old was he when he made that?
Well, that was 50. Nope. That was 45 years ago. So what's 81 minus 45? 30, early 30s. 33 or 4.
Okay.
Why?
I was thinking he was probably old already. Mass faint?
Yep.
Thunder! Oh, you smell something burning?
Yeah. I caught your house on fire when I was there.
I think
But we're on Skype now.
my clothes dryer.
Skype doesn't even exist anymore, folks, but we have a special deal with Skype to let us keep using it.
Do we still have it installed? We should probably uninstall it.
I don't know, it doesn't exist anymore. But wait, why would we should?
Gotta use
If we
because
have
we
that
have a special deal.
agreement with them that we can keep using it.
We're the only 2 people on Earth.
Yep, who's Skype? Not just the only 2 people on Earth, period.
Well, truth is, I bought the company
Well, truth is,
for $11.
that's it, man.
11.
Not even 10.
Well, I thought it was a bit pricey.
You couldn't have got it for 10. I got mine. You didn't get yours, you dick. We need more guys with wings.
Alright, here we go, Batman.
Oh, we got 3 this time. Thanks, let's say your favorite Livingston song.
Who the F is Livingston?
Everyone knows Livingston.
What's your favorite Livingston?
The one where he says, I'm stuck inside of my brainstorm. That's the only one I know, that's why.
All right, after you give us your favorite Livingston song, give us your favorite Chanel West Coast song.
The country one.
What's it called again?
It's called. I'm stuck inside of my brain.
So that's the Livingston.
Oh, that's right. You so yeah. Also, folks, let us know what you think about Mass Paint. Folks, also let us know what you think about the Tate McRae and the Kid Leroy are doing.
Oh God.
Mufasa doesn't like that for some
Tate,
reason.
what is wrong with you?
Poor Kid Leroy.
Tate can do so much better.
We loved him in Y2K when he said, "Y2K is real."
You mean Soccer Chris?
Yeah, it's just Chris. Would you recommend the folks watch Y2K?
It was okay. Here is Raging Bull, and here is Raging.
Oh, it's Raging Bull.
Oh, it's Raging Bull. It wasn't
a contender. I think that's what you have to say.
Yeah.
I think you should say that whenever.
Oh, that's my new thing.
Okay.
Or else I'll get the snippet of what
That's
I'm
too
saying.
much work.
Not for me.
Okay.
The movie wasn't bad, but there are better things you can watch.
Yeah. Fred Durst was actually like a main character, by the way. We thought he would just be in it for a second.
I like Fred.
Yeah.
I used to be a big Limp Bizkit fan.
Also, the kid.
I still didn't get it.
The Kid Leroy was in it. I would have bet money the Kid Leroy would be the first person who died. I mean, he did die pretty early, but I thought he would be literally the first person to die.
Who was the first person?
Well, they find the two people that got crushed by the bed, or the girl gets crushed by the bed and the dude gets launched into the ceiling fan and dies, or something like that, but they find them dead already. And then the one dude gets the fire sprayed in his face and dies. And, you remember?
Yes.
And he's the first one who dies on screen, I think. So I don't know what the answer to your question is. But the Kid Leroy almost makes it to the end of the house scene. Sequence. Go ahead, in. Spoiler alert for Y2K, folks, but the Samoan friend, the New Zealand friend, barely made it farther than the Kid Leroy did.
It was so sad. That's a twist right
Yeah.
there. I thought he was going to be one of the survivors at the end.
Yeah.
I feel the tryptophan kicking.
I know, me too.
All of a sudden?
No, this whole time.
No, like I've had all this energy. I'm like, whoa, that wasn't funny. Ha.
Yeah, wait, where does this world rank for you so far? Don't you normally tell us?
Oh, yeah, I like it so far.
Oh, really?
You don't?
I think everything left kind of sucks.
What?
I think that everything left sucks.
What's after this?
Carmel sucks the least out of what's left.
James Carmel? Am I mass fainting?
Yeah. But then everything after Carmel really sucks. So folks, we hope you bear with us through this arduous journey. Did you see I busted out the arduous there?
Yeah. I bear with
Do you still have your list on standby of the order?
Yeah, it's here.
Did you ever put Mirage on there? I feel like at the end of Mirage you never told us.
Probably not.
So what the hell, slacker? Well, why don't you tell us now where you put Mirage?
Folks, tune into the next video.
We're not going to record that till tomorrow, at least.
Oh,
We're not going to remember that.
Did you say Mirage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's on here.
Okay, well, then you probably already told them, so just tell them now.
I don't think I told anyone.
You had to. You wrote it and then didn't tell them in Mirage?
I had it. I prepared it, and then we never.
How would you know that? That was months ago. How would you remember if you gave it or not? Okay, well, tell everyone now.
Right now?
Or when the next fight starts, because I'm killing them. I'm telling you, get
I think they should have to tune into the next video.
Nobody's going to tune into the next video to hear your order of the world.
Folks at home, leave comments.
Yeah, but if this video gets 800 comments, he'll give the order. We gotta fight the Batbots.
No, we're good guys. Or is Batman bad?
I don't know if he's bad or if it's just a misunderstanding, but we do fight him. So, okay, they'll order.
He doesn't have Batbots.
Mass Fate, turn 1!
Okay, so I don't have time to read my list.
Well, if I don't kill them, then you do.
Alright, world number 1.
No, you should go worst to best, I think.
Worst to best?
Yeah.
Alright, well, don't peek over this direction.
Okay, well, can I guess then?
Yeah.
Can we make this a game?
Worst to best.
Worst is...
And this is what we played
Azteca.
so far. Yes. Ding!
That is so...
You get $1 for everyone you get right.
Okay. How about 7?
$7?
How about $7 for every 4 I get right?
How about $1 for everyone you get right?
Okay. Let's get in the next fight.
You don't be peeking over here. That's cheating.
I'm stuck inside of my brainstorm.
Are you peeking?
No, I can't even see this.
So you got my least favorite.
Yeah, well,
right?
now
Hey!
you're tainting that list.
No, I checked it.
Match Fate turn 1.
Oh my god.
Okay, then next worst is Celestia. Ding!
That's $2.
And
This is
then
like
I'm
a
gonna
game
go
show.
out of. Well, hold on. Do I have to keep going worst to best?
Yeah.
Okay. So next, hold on. Can I give you like a couple and you'll tell me if it's one of them?
Sure.
Okay. Well, hold on. How about let's say this way? One of them survived. They both survived.
今天看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，整个当朝驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的徽22岁了，整个当朝。
If you feel my love, can you hear my thoughts? Can you feel everything? And if you hear my thoughts, can you feel my soul? Can you say that too? Not the one that I need to stay high on my feet. Don't need you to succeed. Can you feel that hate that runs to you? Can you feel it too? If you wanna lie to me, you must change the Just be with your jerks, it will be just fine. Never see yourself just the way you are. Don't come back and cry for me, cause you've gone too far. You wanna lie to me, you must change.
So then the next worst. Well, listen. Let me phrase it this way. The next worst is Dragonspire or Crocotopia. Is that true? How about this? Are the next two those two in some order?
What did you say?
Dragonspire and Crocotopia in some order.
Well, I'm giving you clues now. One of those is right.
Oh, it's just like Masterminds or Mastermind with the colors.
Oh.
Right order, wrong order. Is in the right
What
order?
am I
or
doing?
Wait, hold on. If I were to say, blame me. If I were to say, Crocotopia, then if I were to say Dragonspire, then Crocotopia.
You're just faking
How many
it
of those would be right? Well, how many red pegs do I get, and how many white pegs do I get?
You're just fishing now. This
How many
doesn't even
pegs
count.
do I get?
Just give me your guess.
Okay, your next verse is Dragonspire.
Yes!
So you're telling me there's something else before Crocotopia?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
You always argue with my list every time I come up with one. What happened? Did we fizzle?
Nope. We were stunned.
今天看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，整个当朝驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的徽22岁了，整个当朝。今天看齐，墙上写着秦香莲的32岁了，整个当朝驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的徽22岁了，整个当朝。
If you feel my love, can you hear my thoughts? Can you feel everything? And if you hear my thoughts, can you feel my soul? Can you say?
Alright, folks, we hope you enjoyed that Chinese song. We're going to end this after we fight Baane, so get in here. Not there, though.
Do I need help?
Well, yes, and actually get in the fight with the guy we're fighting and not these random people.
Where is he?
Where your arrow is pointing.
I know, it's pointing to these people!
So, anytime someone's on the other side of something, you just assume it means fight these
You have
people?
to pass through them. What is Baane, a dog?
I think he's a goat or a sheep.
Cow, maybe?
Maybe. Oh, his name's Baane.
Oh,
so
he's a
sheep.
giant sheep.
So anyway, since this is the last fight in this video, I think you should just give us the order.
But you went 3 for 3.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Oh yeah, and you said, something worse than Crocotopia. I think you're wrong.
Well, it's not.
Well, let me tell you this.
Is
There's
it
something.
Mirage?
There's something.
Yeah.
And then there's Crocotopia.
Yeah, Mirage?
Is that your final?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. No, Mirage is above Crocotopia.
Okay, so I'm still close.
Yeah.
Well, then it has to be Zafaria, or as you call it, Zootopia. But I don't think that's right. Chrysalis? Polaris?
Yes!
Polaris is so much better than all of these ones that you have left.
Really?
Yes.
Alright, so should I continue?
Okay, well, so we got Polaris, Crocotopia, then Mirage. We've already established.
Yes.
So then how many's left? Still a lot, huh?
6.
Okay. So now we're, like, into the ones you actually like, I feel like. Chrysalis next.
Yes.
So there's 5 left. So I'm gonna go. There's one. Is there an obvious one I'm still missing? Then Zootopia.
Yes.
AKA Zafaria.
Yes.
Do you have Zootopia written?
I certainly do.
So there's 4 left. So then the next 2 are Mushu and Marleybone, but in what order? Yes?
Yes.
I think you like Mushu better, so Marleybone, then Mushu.
Yes.
Then Wizard City, then Avalon.
Yeah.
Okay, so go through the whole thing now, the forward direction for the folks at home.
And not from number 1?
Yeah.
Coming in at number 1, it's Avalon. Number 2 is...
You were stunned. Oh, no, you weren't. Just me was stunned.
Number 2 is...
Or just kidding, we're stunned now.
Wizard City. At number 3, we've got Mushu. 4, Marleybone. 5, Zootopia. 6, Chrysalis. 7, Mirage. 8, Crocotopia. 9, Polaris.
Now you're talking like GLaDOS?
Dragonspire.
11. Yeah.
What am I on?
11.
Celestia. 12, Azteca.
Deadly neurotoxin. So are you in your mind right now thinking about where this one's going?
I don't mind. You seem to hate this one.
No, I hate everything after Carmel, though.
I hate everything about you.
Who's
that?
Hey, do you know 3 Days Grace?
Oh.
Do you know...
What's the Ugly Kid Joe song?
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know 3 Days Grace just released a new song the other day? I haven't listened to it yet.
Got it, you.
With the
Is it called Mayday?
No, it's called...
Is it both of them singing again?
I don't know, I didn't listen to it. But I would assume so.
Wait, that brought up another question. What did you say right before that?
Right before... Are you thinking... I said I hate everything after Carmel.
I hate everything about you.
Isn't Xanadu something? Isn't that a movie from like the 80s?
70s even, probably.
Because that's the area we're in. Alright, folks, we're going to go talk to Colin and then end this. So, this is a short one, I think, but Mufasa has to go pick up his car.
Yeah, it was impounded.
Yeah, you parked. You know, folks at Bakery Square, how they have those spots that say 10-minute parking.
Listen, I had to run back in to get my sunglasses
for 11 minutes, so they picked up his car and took it to the impound.
Well, they were my favorite sunglasses.
I'm at Con.
Shaka Con?
I'm also
James
lying.
Con.
I'm not there, but
or Scott Con.
Yeah. If you didn't hear me, I said I'm lying. I'm not really.
Yeah, I heard you, Scott Con.
Yeah, folks. If you guys don't know, my hair is pretty long right now, and so when I put it and my sideburns, so when I put my hair up, I look like Scott Con exactly.
I'm gonna put up a side by side of you and Scott Con.
What's now? But here's the joke: is you're gonna put up a picture of Scott Con and who or what?
Stay tuned. I'll put it at the end of this video. Shaka Con. God! I put that in a Borderlands.
So this world's probably gonna legitimately be like another 18, well, not another, but like 18 total videos. Which is
this
a lot.
one?
Yeah.
That we're on?
Yeah, this was 5.
Oh, okay.
So I'm thinking like legitimately probably another 13 because we're still not even halfway. We're a little under halfway through part 1 of Empyrea.
I'm a little underwhelmed.
All right, see ya, folks. All right, folks, see ya.
Peace.